Tourism Secretary Ramon Jimenez is optimistic about the revival of the tourism industry in quake-devastated Bohol province. The details of this report from Freddie Abando.
Bohol's rise as one of the country's top tourist destinations will continue despite the devastation left by last week's quake of 7.2 on the Richter scale. It's actually number one for ecotourism, given its rich wonders of natural beauty and centuries-old churches, which define the history of the province. Tourism Secretary Ramon Jimenez is confident the aftermath of the quake is a big challenge to sustain the surge in tourist arrivals for 2013 and the years to come. Several tourist attractions are back in business. The national and local government are working in partnership to accommodate the flow of tourists who decide to continue their discovery of Bohol.
As I speak, they are reopening the Lobok River, right? And they are requalifying. I should say requalifying because as of last week, we had already found an alternate site for viewing Chocolate Hills and the alternate. And I'm informed that they found an even shorter route to the same place. So we are determined to reactivate that. In fact, the only, I'm talking just tourism. I'm not talking about the other relief that is needed elsewhere. Just the tourism product will be back on stream in another week.
In another week, sir.
Yes, in fact, the only reason why we had to slow down a little bit was we had to make sure the buildings, the tourism establishments are secure and that they have been requalified as by FIVOX and the engineering, the district engineers. And we just wanted to steer clear of the aftershocks.
What's so special with Bohol? Well, it is the world-famous tarsier. It's the smallest primate in the world. The Chocolate Hills, a few of the 1,001 hills which look like kisses in summer, suffered bruises and erosions. The Lobok River cruise, which allows visitors to discover life in the province. Don't forget Panglao Island and its white sands, plus diving and swimming with thousands of dolphins at the Balitaan Islands. The centuries-old churches, several of which were destroyed and died. It will take time to rebuild and restore with the supervision of the National Commission for the Culture and the Arts. Bohol is one tourism package which accounts for 35% of its economy. It has reached the 500,000 mark in tourist arrivals. The quake was a test. The future is full of promise. It will continue to be a major player in tourism and the growth of the country's economy.
I'm sure it's going to be expensive, but the difference between building a road and restoring a 400-year-old church is it is a programmed expense that will take years.
Yes, sir.
In the end, even if I said 100 million, which is not, that's just a hypothetical figure, you're actually talking about 7, 8 years of reconstruction. Bohol is still largely an agricultural economy, so only about 35% of its income is, but it's rising very fast. Comes from tourism.
With Panglao coming on stream, how many years, by how many percent will it increase the flow of tourism?
Well, let's use this statistics, say for Mactan Island.
Yes, sir.
They will go from where they are now to about 300% when we open the Panglao airport, even when we open it. So it's really just a matter of gateway capacity now.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.